Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Ana Clara and I am truly happy to have you here with me. I have not posted here on YouTube in quite a long time. I took kind of like an unintentional break after I visited my family in Brazil, but I am back now and I truly feel like there's no better way to come back to BookTube other than with like a book shopping video. So that's what we are going to do today. And today is especially exciting because there are actually two reasons for that. The first one is that if you are familiar with like the bookish world, you will know that right after Christmas every single year, Barnes & Noble has like a huge sale off their hardcover books. They're usually between 30 to 50% off, and hardcover books are so expensive. So I feel like this is like the only time of year that I feel like it's worth it to buy a hardcover book, in my opinion. They're not my favorite way to read a book and they're so pricey, so when they're on sale, that's the time to buy them. My other reason is that I got this for Christmas. This is a $50 gift card for Barnes & Noble, which means I will be spending way less money than I would have to if I paid for my whole purchase myself. So we're gonna use this. It's going to be well spent. We are going to go and take advantage of the sale, hopefully find some good deals, hopefully still find some books, because I've seen videos of people going to Barnes & Noble during the sale and just not finding any hardcovers like left, because so many people go to Barnes & Noble during this time of year. The sale is only until tomorrow, so I am kind of hoping that like a lot of people went yesterday when it started and a lot of people are going to go tomorrow when it ends, and that today like not as many people are gonna go. I'm also going at like lunchtime, so hopefully I'll be able to find some good books. I don't have anything in mind right now of what I want to get. I know that I want to get Ruin by John Gwain, which is the third book in the Faithful and the Fallen series, because I have book 1, 2, and 4. So I just need that one to complete my collection. So that's the only book that I like know I'm going to get. Everything else, we'll see what I find. Hopefully I won't go over $50 by too much, because Christmas time is just such an expensive time of year and I don't feel like spending way too much money, but once I'm there, the vibes are going to take over. I hope it's incredible and I decided to take you along with me. So welcome to this journey. Thank you for being here and let's go book shopping. Hi, it is clearly another day. It's actually another year. Today is January 1st and I have not filmed my haul yet. I've had all the books sitting in this bag since I bought them because I've been waiting to record this video. I just felt so lazy during the last week of the year. I feel like everyone kind of feels that way because it's kind of like that weird spot between Christmas, if you celebrate it, and New Year's, where like you don't really feel like being that productive, but it's also not the new year yet, and it's just like a weird spot. So I just took it really slow that week, and today it's January 1st and I'm feeling a lot more energetic than I felt all week, so that's really good. I'm wearing my Taylor Swift sweatshirt because I want to manifest also becoming a billionaire in 2024, just like our girl Taylor did in 2023, so that's why I have this on today. I think I said on my clip when I first started filming this video that this was going to be like my last book shopping trip of 2023. So I guess now this is going to sort of be like my last book shopping trip of 2023 / my first book haul of 2024. So let's get on with the books that I bought. The first book I bought, I'm actually going to take all of these books out of this bag because I don't want the bag noise to be on the video because it kind of drives me crazy. So let me get these out of the bag first and then tell you what I got. Now, the first book that I got, like I said, is Wrath by John Gwain, which is the last book in the Faithful and the Fallen series. Hi, it is editing me here, and I just realized that I told you I got the wrong book. I told you I got Wrath at Barnes & Noble, but I did not actually. I actually bought Ruin. I think what happened was that this was the last book, and this was the book I was reading when I was filming this video, and I took Ruin out of the bag to show my partner my complete collection, and I think I just got the two mixed up and put Wrath back in instead of this one. So yeah, I actually bought this at Barnes & Noble. Barnes & Noble. I don't think it really matters because I was excited to have completed the collection, but I just wanted to clarify because I did say that I was going to buy this, and then I say, like I said, I bought Wrath. No, I bought Ruin, which are part of the same collection, so just wanted to clarify that. And this was also the last book I needed to complete my collection because now it looks... Ooh. Oh, wait, this is out of order. It looks like this, and I am on the last book. I have about 100 pages left, and I am kind of really sad because I'm not ready to say goodbye to these characters, but I'm also really curious to see how things are going to wrap up. So this is something I am so grateful I found in 2023, and I'm so happy to have all of these books to put on my shelf. So yeah, this was the first book that I got, and the only one that I was certain I was gonna get when I went to the store. Next, because for whatever reason, I feel like after reading the Faithful and the Fallen series, I say reading, I still have 100 pages left, but you get what I mean. After going through that series, I feel like I'm in a new fantasy mood. So I decided to pick up a book that I've heard so much about, and I've been wanting to read for a while, but I never actually got around to doing it just because I didn't feel like I was in the mood to read fantasy. And that is Jade City by Fonda Lee. I have heard a lot of good things about this series. I've heard that a lot of people really like it. I thought this was a duology, but it might actually be a trilogy, but I'm really excited to read it. I don't exactly know what it is about, but I know that, of course, it has something to do with Jade. I think that the magic system surrounds Jade, maybe? For centuries, honorable Greenbone warriors have used magical jade to enhance their abilities and defend the island of Kekon from foreign invasion. Now the war is over, and a new generation vies for control of Kekon's bustling capital city. 4 siblings of the powerful Call family must prepare for battle, and the fragile peace between the clan is about to break. I am excited to read this because I don't think I've ever heard a single book creator talk badly about this book. So I'm really looking forward to reading it. The font is not that small, surprisingly, for a fantasy book. And I'm excited to discover the story. I feel like when it comes to fantasy books, when you read the back, when you hear descriptions, it never really encapsulates the series because it's so hard to describe a world so vast. So I usually don't really even read the back of fantasy books just because you have to discover as you read it. So I'm really excited to read another fantasy book in the new year. Hopefully also love it as much as I loved The Faithful and the Fallen. Next, this was the last copy that they had of this book at my Barnes & Noble. At first, I didn't think I was going to find it, but my partner is much better at finding books at Barnes & Noble than me, so he found this for me, which is Squire by Sarah Alfagi and Nadia Shamas, or Shamas, I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce her last name, which is a graphic novel. I have been getting really into graphic novels lately. It's just such a quick and fun way to get a book in to read between I don't know, if you have a lunch break or if you're in a doctor's office waiting, which doesn't happen that often to me, thankfully, but I don't know, it's just a fun way to just get through a book. I have heard very good things about this one. Again, not entirely sure what this is about. Let's find out together. One of my mutuals on TikTok posted a video crying after she was done reading this book, and as soon as I saw that video, I was like, I want to read it, but I never actually looked into what it was about, so let's find out together. Born a second-class citizen, Aiza has always dreamt of becoming a knight. It is the highest military honor in the once great Bayatsaji Empire, and as a member of the recently colonized Ornu people, it's her only way to full citizenship. Now, ravaged by famine and warring tension between the different provinces, Bayatsaji finds itself on the brink of war once again, and Aiza can finally enlist in the competitive squire training program. It's not how she imagined it, though. Hiding her Ornu status in order to better blend in, Aiza must navigate new friendships, rivalries, and rigorous training under the merciless General Hende. As the pressure mounts, Aiza realizes that the greater good Bayatsaji's military promises might not include her, and that the recruits might be in more danger than she ever imagined. She will have to choose loyalty to her heart and heritage or loyalty to the empire. Just this description made me want to start reading the book right now because I know it's going to be a quick read, but I think it's going to be so powerful. I really like the drawing style as well. And I just feel like this is going to be a book that will really, really impact me, especially with everything that is going on in the world and specifically in Palestine right now. So I cannot wait to read this book. And the last book that I got was The Guest by Emma Cline, which has been on my radar for a while. This author alone has been on my radar for a while. I remember I went to the library 2 years ago and I picked up The Girls by this author, and I never got around to reading it, but I've been wanting to check out her work for a long time, and I've heard very good things about this one. I think I included on my books to read on the fall TBR, and I never actually read it, so I'm excited to actually get to this in the new year. And I also saw that this was included in Jack Edwards' favorite books of the year list, and I usually agree with his reviews of books, and I feel like I have somewhat similar taste to him. We disagree on some things, but for the majority of the time I feel like if he loves something, I'm going to love it as well. So I'm excited to read this one. I think this is a story about this one woman that is dating this guy because she needs like a place to live, or she needs like the money that he has or something like this, and she kind of screws that up and is kicked out of his house. So then she goes, during one summer, she keeps going to different friends' house and just being like a menace. And I am excited to read this. I really enjoy books where like main characters are just going through it, because we've all been there. And I don't know if my description made any sense of this book. I'm sure that once I actually read it, I'll be able to be way more cohesive about it, but I'm really excited to get to this one. I also love this cover. I love the color of it. So yeah, excited to read that one. And that concludes my haul. These were the 4 books that I got. It was around $80 to get these 3 books, so I had a $50 gift card. I paid around $30 for 4 books, which is pretty good. But when you think about it, $80 for 4 books. When did books get so expensive? I just don't understand. However, I'm excited to read all of these. Thank you for joining me on my book trip. I'm sorry I didn't get a lot of footage at Barnes & Noble, but it was so busy. It was like kind of overwhelming to like pick my camera out, because wherever I turned my camera to, there were people around, and I didn't want to have like a camera shoved in their faces. I didn't want to make anyone uncomfortable. There were also children there, so I didn't want to put them on camera for them to go to the internet. So I ended up not getting a lot of footage at the store, but hopefully you still enjoyed this video. Thank you for joining me for my last book trip of 2023 and first book haul of 2024. I am going to be way more present on YouTube this year, and I'm excited to film more videos and hopefully get more of you to follow me along in this journey. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel, and I will see you on my next video. Bye bye.